much is a plus already, and we have, of course, Crone versus Kintan Striders. And I'm very excited for this match. I know both teams. I know a lot of players from both teams. I've played with some of the players from both teams. So I am very excited to see what they will bring onto the field today. Therefore, let's go Crone, says JC. Well, we shall find out about that quite shortly. And I am actually checking on the lobby here, which doesn't seem to be up just now. Looking up to my other screen here. So borderless is what we want. Very nice. Still no lobby so far, so let's see. There have been a lot of matches today already, and perhaps you in chat can tell me real quick how they went down. I think Hellporks just unfortunately lost to NiWi Siren, so perhaps this is a good day to be on a NiWi team. But I don't quite know about the orange map earlier today, that basically the noon showdown at noon. I don't know anything about that, so I'd be interested to learn from you guys. Two Crone losses this morning. Okay, I didn't want to poke in any wound there. Okay, Orange won both. It was a double header, and apparently Orange won them both. Well, Orange has been in kind of a rough spot lately themselves, so congratulations to them. But perhaps now is the time for Crone to take it as a good scrim. They are properly warmed up already, and now Kintan probably has to see what happens when you play a lot of squadrons on the same day. Let's find out. I hope I can stop talking shortly. Let's do a prediction in the meantime. That is a good idea. Let's check for the prediction. Just a moment. Here we go. Oh, Platt has already done it. Excellent. Thank you for that. Does that mean I can put my money in as well? Lovely. Very nice. So let's indeed. Well, then I can only wait for the lobby. Let's see what you think who will win. So far, the money is on Crones. Let's see if that will remain, or if the Kintan supporters will get on the field shortly to make it a bit more exciting as far as points are concerned. I mean, if there's only 100% in the pot for the same guys, that makes it boring, regardless of who actually wins. So this is a round 6 game, and that means we will be on Sisubo, and that is a nice map I actually kind of like. I had a feeling that lately all of the matches were on Nadiri or Xavian, but Xavian at least we haven't had in a while, so I'm not quite as fed up with Xavian yet as I am with Nadiri. But Sisubo is a nice map, and let's see how this will go down here, how this will affect the team. I think it is a pretty evenly matched map, because farming is okay. It's not the greatest map to farm on, but farming is definitely possible other than on Nadiri. So therefore, both teams known for having very, very decent farmers. There is a faction selection now coming from the Kintan Striders. They will go with NR first. So if that makes any difference to those betting their money, and Kintan taking the pick in favor of New Republic there first. A lot of teams have really found their love for New Republic lately. I'm not sure. I prefer the X-Wing to almost any other ship. But as for speaking as an OBJ, I much prefer the TIE Bomber. Even without reinforced hull, you can survive a dunk more easily than in a Y-Wing, and you can bring a lot more damage a lot more quickly, I think. But I'm not playing anymore, at least not at the moment. I accept applications. So let's see. No, who is on second? Who is on Kintan today? Yeah, that is a good question. Apparently there were discussions if Agent Rob would be subbing for them, but I didn't quite read through all of it, so I'm not exactly sure if that is still the case. Let's see. We shall soon find out, probably. Oh, why? Well, okay, apparently a lobby is up. There is a cryptic message that might be a password. Yeah, I guess that is the case. Let's find out if that lobby can be loaded into. Yay! We are waiting for the faction pick for game number 2. NiWi having to choose. And thus far we have the Green, Kabuki 1, Trevor Revenge, Headfencer, and Marine Baller flying out for NiWi Crone here, and we are waiting for the Kintan Striders to load into the lobby. Medic 55 is entering lobby just now. So, flying out for Kintan today will be Medic 55, Gunslinger, Agent Rob, Severe Seal, and Gorley P. So, are these 2 subs for Kintan? Because Gorley is subbing from Red Venom and Agent Rob is subbing from Savrib, if I see this correctly. Please do correct me if I'm wrong. And I always had the feeling that Kintan is one of these teams having like 100 players on their roster. But see, that's why feelings are absolutely wrong all the time, and you are never supposed to trust them too much. Let's see what that means. The money is out there. Everybody betting on Crone, I guess. Let's see if that money is well invested. Oh, and you know what, Platypus? I said I could bet myself, but I forgot. So, my bad. Trust your feelings. Well, we shall see. We shall see. Perhaps that would be a mistake. We are loading into the lobby now. So let's do that. And of course, I didn't prepare switching the loadouts here, because why would I? Not to worry though. It is never too late until it's too late. Crone versus Kin. And actually it is of course the other way around, but I'll take care of that in a bit. So match info. This is in fact Group D and match 6, but it is a best of 3. We will go there immediately. So let me have a quick look at the loadouts, which you of course are not supposed to see. Okay, that is interesting. That is indeed. There's one thing I might, if I don't forget it, I might mention later. Nothing too special here. Okay. Okay, let's go right into the game. Oh, Cyphers. Graph points, I like that. No loadouts, no loadouts, but what I saw was that Kapuki is running Dampener Hull on his TIE Bomber, which I find interesting because since they're not allowed the reinforced hull anymore, all I have seen is standard hulls. So interesting choice there. Let's see if that makes some kind of a difference. We can see. Here we go into this. Oops, wrong button. Sorry about that. Here we go. Medic 55 getting in position for farming. We have Gunslinger for Kintan. We have, of course, with Iron Missile Proton Torp, we have Agent Rob with Iron Missile Proton, but the other way around. We have Severe Seal, who I think is Fabian Jäger, and we have Goalie P as the second Y-Wing. Ooh, getting dunked before he can get his Golo off. That is, of course, very unfortunate, and Crone is taking an early lead here. But Marine Baller in a lot of trouble. Marine Baller might go down here, actually. Let's see who's responsible for that. Will it be Agent Rob? Yes, Agent Rob is hard on Marine Baller's 6 here, trying to get that pick. Morale still not looking great for Kintan, but if they can stop Marine Baller from getting the marks in, that is, of course, very important. Let's quickly check. Trevor is with a double iron TIE Fighter, having his iron top ready and lining it up now to drop shields on Delta. And shields are almost down, 20 seconds into the phase. Well done here. 25 seconds, shields are down. Good work. No kills. No, Goalie is down. Goalie is down. That is interesting. So a bit of offensive PK, or probably that was what brought the flip in the end and I missed it. Headfencer is in. I missed him. I thought, where is Headfencer? But there he is, of course. Marine Baller. Ooh, gets dunked just when I wanted to check on him here. Ooh, and does go down. Morale is coming in quickly for the Kintan Striders here, but let's see if Crone can make the best use of the time remaining. Trevor Revenge on 4% hull and a dream out there, making his way back to the probably, hopefully, safety of his own cruisers. Nobody on him. Kapuki also very, very low here. Agent Rob is burning radar though, together with Fabian Hunter with bare iron lasers, and there is the flip. What was the Nebulon on? Marine Baller trying to save Kapuki. Headfencer on Gunslinger, probably trying to stop some irons from coming in. We know what. Well, they don't know that, but we know that there is no iron torp on the field, so only iron missiles, which are more difficult to stop. Ooh, and a nice dunk. Will he crash into the cruiser? He will, indeed. So this slows down the shield strip. No iron torp and one of the iron missile carriers down. Trevor hard on Goalie here. Let's see if Kintan can come back with vengeance here. Agent Rob is dropping shields on Delta. Delta shields down now, but look at the morale bar. The morale is close to flipping already again. So that is a very, very strong defense we see coming out here from Crone. Good work, Fabian Hunter trying to get shields on Charlie, so that is they have at least that out of the way before the next attack phase. Saves medic there. Goalie down already. Trevor down as well. A lot of flex dying. That's what I actually like about this season. Finally, it's not always the OBJ dying. And I think we should all be very happy about that, and especially, of course, my fellow OBJ. Headfencer now moving in to finish off Delta, probably. Which side is he on? I can't quite see, because pro that he is, he doesn't have the Nebulon on his HUD. Marine Baller went down, but well, you always need your support, but probably now is a good time to go down for the support. The others can probably take care of themselves. The green here under a bit of pressure, but 51, that is plenty. Kapuki actually went back for a resupply. Delta is clearly out of phaseable now. Raider is still up. and they may be putting some damage on Charlie. Raider will now flip it. Let's see if the Kintan Striders are burning it, and they are indeed. Raider is to fall about any second now. Let's see who will take care of that other phase. Kabuki probably not, he's a bit lowish. Trevor on a medic. Oh, apparently the Raider did not quite flip it. One AI is missing, but there it is. And Trevor is now probably switching to take care of the other phase. Or will Headfencer do that? Will they do it at all? Iron out on Gunslinger. Will Headfencer be able to finish that off? He apparently will. And again, a flex down, carrying Proton Torps, and therefore one of the main damage dealers. Severe Seal going back here, the Nebulon falling just when he wanted to get his resupply. That's what always happens. The other one at 33. Thanks, Fabian, for making that clear to us. And now I think Kintan really have to speed up their attack if they want to come back here. So far this is going quite well for NiWi here, no question about that. They have control of this game. Shields are only just down now on that Charlie, and Goalie is actually attacking Charlie, which is interesting as Delta is not that down yet that they have it very, very clearly out of phaseable if it flips soon. And we just saw that the Raider is still up, so interesting choice from Goalie that he's on the other side there already. But I'm confident they will make, yeah, they can still get it here. And at 9 it is now, and Gunslinger has a Protop left, not being quite able to line it up though. Let's see. Let's watch Gunslinger taking care of this. See, this was well worth it. This was worth staying with Gunslinger there. Very unfortunate, Gunslinger, no hard feelings. I'm sorry for that. It happens. It happens to all of us. The other phase still has come in there. Agent Rob is on Raider duty here, and I think we are soon to see the very first MC attack of this game. Let's check on Marine Baller. Is Marine Baller already in position? Marine Baller firing off a dumbfire resupply, getting off the beacons, and the green is already all over one of the gens. Kabuki also go on one of the gens. They are destroying one gen, probably trying to ice the other one. There it goes. Oh, but Trevor Revenge goes down in the process. Headfencer already destroying power here. This is a well-coordinated attack. Good work, Headfencer getting caught in the tractor beam there. Marine Baller fighting for his life with standard lasers on the support. I did not quite see that before. Interesting, we see a lot of supports using the iron lasers. But here we have Marine Baller with standards actually. Marks out again. MC75 is dropping rapidly. There was a weak spot. Didn't you see the weak spot? Marine Baller. Marine Baller did not see the weak spot. There, but probably Headfencer did. Or did he? Yes, he did. Headfencer sees the weak spot. But did he actually get it? I'm not quite sure. Right shield is back up and might need another iron very soon. But there is the call to fall back. The MC75 is at 1 though and does go down. Wow, good work. What a great start to finish performance there from NiWi Crone, taking game number 1 in this match against the Kintan Striders. Well done. Let's have a quick look at that scorecard, and we see Kabuki leading the board with their 25 AI kills and 120k capture damage. Well done. Quickly followed by Headfencer with 4 kills. No deaths on both of them. Good work. 45k capture damage. The green going down twice, but also farming 25 AI, 54k capture damage. Marine Baller with 1 kill going down 3 times, and Trevor with 1 kill and 2 deaths there, and no capture damage. So Trevor really going hard on the PK and on the irons there. Goalie leading the board despite going down 4 times, still a main damage dealer from Kintan, but overall Kintan not being able to get the damage in quickly enough in this game number 1. Whew. That was quite a game. I'm very, very happy we catch that. Let's go to a quick and short break here. Not quite sure I can force one right now. Oh, sorry. Perhaps there was a break earlier. I hope it wasn't in the... Well, Barry, Kabuki didn't do the damage while the green was farming. No offensive farm from the green this time. It is a good idea, though. At least to tweak the numbers a bit in your favor. Hey Hot Donkey, nice seeing you on the channel here. I hope you enjoy it. This is a great game, and especially this matchup here. Okay, I have to go do the predictions for game number 2. Let's do that then. And apparently what was 22% in the end thought Kintan could pull it off, but the majority of you were right there. And now it's up for game... and now let's get this up for game number 2. So, who will win game number 2? Will it be Kintan or will it be Crone? As the lobby apparently is up already, I only grant you 2 minutes to get the money in and get this rolling. So, there we go. 2 minutes from now, who will win game number 2? We have a faction switch here. So this time NiWi will be on NR. Let's see if they can do that just as well. Or if, especially since we have seen a lot of NR wins lately. Also interesting, Kintan were the ones choosing NR for game number 1, but we have seen a strong Empire game out of Crone here. I am confident, I believe in them, but I also believe in the Kintan Striders, because that wouldn't be the first time that they pull a match around after losing game number 1. So this is still very much everybody's game. And it is also our game, because we are ready to join the lobby now, I hope. Medic is the host here. And we are loading in. Someone is rebooting their game, which gives us just a second of time as well. Good one. It's so great. It's great being back here, and it's great seeing these highly entertaining games here. One player missing at the moment, and I need to get myself a drink. So please, you stay where you are, enjoy the music, and we will be back very, very shortly. Okay, I'm back, I'm ready to roll, and I think the teams are as well, or at least almost ready. So let's see. I see, whoops, sorry. I see 10 people in the lobby now. Let's do this. Okay, now I get the message that somebody lost a player, even though there seem to be 10 in the lobby, but perhaps something crashed and we don't quite see it yet. There is at least one change in the lineups, as it seems NiWi are bringing in Alex instead of Headfencer, if I saw that correctly. That can't be right. I'm looking at loadouts just now, and that can't be right what I'm seeing here, so let's see. If that is actually what they are running, then they probably know that they've messed up only when they load into the game themselves. So whoopsie. Crone wins. Okay, it seems people are dropping out of the lobby. So this might be a why. Okay, Witch Doctor had a crash. They will restart the lobby. That's how it goes, isn't it? We are used to that sort of thing here. For some reason I am loading into the match though. This might be a good one. It seems we are... Okay. That was funny. We were in, but nobody else was. Well, look at that. No ship that small has a cloaking device. They clearly took that one. You gotta love this game. With all its quirk. Yeah, squad mask OP indeed. Nobody wins. Yeah, but the ISD still exploded, Lauren. So, NR bias indeed. Okay, can I get out of this now? Probably not. I can even. Oh. Well, let's make ourselves comfortable while we wait for the lobby to be reset. Perhaps if we wait a bit more, I can force another ad break before the match, so you don't have to suffer that during the match, which then I could do nothing about. I'm sorry. Medic said they would restart the lobby, and that's what has happened in the meantime. I'm trying to load back in. I heard a ball. Okay, all but one persons have loaded into the lobby and they are coming just now. So let's go before another game crashes somewhere. So now we're not counting that as the restart. Okay, we are back in the hangar with the Kintan Striders on the bridge. Well, not in the hangar as much as on the bridge of the ISD. Let's see. Still that strange loadout from some of the players, which I think can impossibly be the real deal there. They must be joking. But we shall see. Let's check the other side. There we are. We are now, well, I am at least. I will switch soon. Oh, there is a drop already. We only have 4 people on NR again, and not quite sure who's missing. Witch Doctor probably again. Green is joining. I wanted to play. Witch Doctor wanted to play. The green is now in. The green is in. Okay. That's what happens here, folks. We know this sort of thing can always happen. And let's see. So, NiWi, Crone are on New Republic, and here they are on the bridge of the MC75, facing off against, Severe Seal turning his back on us. How dare he? And you keep asking, we're safe now. No, Crone could have reset because we didn't count the first one, as I think the rule is that it only starts counting as a reset once you've actually, basically starting now, and that everyone from Crone had left the hangar at that point already. So let's quickly check if Gunslinger is indeed still using that odd loadout he was. Yeah, Repair Kit Protorp. He can't be serious, can he? They don't have an iron torp, they don't have an iron missile. I have no idea what Gunslinger is thinking here. He was running this loadout before in the game we reset. We have Agent Rob with iron missile and ASM. Oh, okay, and iron primaries. But still, not a lot of irons on the field. Apparently Kintan think they have to up their damage output, and we see good kill on the green actually. He couldn't get out of that disable. Still, morale is even, well, now slightly in Kintan's favor there. Let's see what they make of this. I am skeptical, but also very interested to see what especially Gunslinger will do here. Gunslinger under a bit of pressure himself. Let's see who's responsible for that. We have some... Rebola is checking, switching his team. Switching through the players from his team, that's what I actually meant, I'm sure. Oh, and Kintan have won the opening. So, Empire once more proving to be very strong in the openings, and now we have Severe Seal moving in there. Marks are out, and Fabian is going back to safety while he gets dunked. Will someone be able to finish him off here? Can he get away? Severe Seal known to be very, very evasive. Great job there, firing off a resupply and clinging to his life here. Apparently doing the trick and getting away. Nicely done. Morale is coming in, and I'm sorry I missed the shield strip. So it seems to have been fairly quick, as damage is also coming in really fast now. Gawley very low, gets dunked there, and someone else finished him off there. Good work. Now Alex is switching his attention over to medic. The green farming to the best of his abilities. Let's hope that will be enough. Trevor should check his aft shields. Hopefully nobody's behind him. Medic low on the hull, but gets the resupply from Severe Seal there, and therefore this is only logical to attack him now. How low was the Nebulon? Apparently 24, so that is, well, if you ask, depending on who you're asked, that is of course technically out-of-phaseable, but probably not worth the effort at this point of the game. We have Trevor Revenge, still after Severe Seal, not going for the shield strip, getting a resupply there himself, and Iron is not quite back up, but Delta shields are almost stripped there, so this is, not only was that a fairly quick flip in the first place, but also a quick shield strip now. Let's see if Crone can come back into this game and make up for losing the flip. Kapuki, ooh, nice tight turns here. Close to all that debris. Well done. Rotary on the on the Y-wing is also something we don't see quite too often because it takes so long to recharge. Rockets on an X-wing, really? Which one? Trevor? Indeed, indeed. Trevor is using rockets, but not using them on this frigate. They're spreading the damage here. Splitting the damage here, that is interesting. That's also something we don't quite see too often. Charlie and Delta both evenly down, and I wonder why. I can only say that much. I wonder why. They probably could have gotten close to an out-of-phaseable position, but they have opted against it. There's probably some thinking behind that. Now defense is for Crone, and Medic is already in their standard lasers on the TIE Bomber. Lots of interesting stuff there. We've also seen that one of the TIE Bombers is running SLAM, the other one is running jet engine, so that old discussion will also never be over, similar to the rotary versus standard laser discussions. Night orbits from Medic here, and of course no time delay for recharging the for spooling up the rotary. Severe Seal trying to save Gunslinger, who's very, very low. Let's see who is on him. It's not Alex. Alex, for that matter, is on Severe Seal. Severe Seal is iced, but no follow-up. Nah, follow-up is too slow, or is it? No, they get it done. Alex and Trevor teaming up on the support here, and 3 players from Kintan are currently down, yet they managed to... they might get the double oop here. The dupe is coming. Kabuki. Agent Rob is doing some harassment of the farmers there, and there is the call to fall back. 1 Nebulon at 12, that's not quite ideal, but certainly manageable. Let's see who takes care of it. Gunslinger probably. Gunslinger only now coming back in. No, that's not what you wanted to target. And 12, one of them at 12. Let's see how long it will take to get to cash in on that dupe, and perhaps it will take long enough for Crone to come back here. Kabuki now bringing in the damage, that nice rotary damage. Marine Baller getting a quick resupply before that Nebulon blows up on him. Alex firing off his last proton torp. This cruiser is going down. Will they destroy it in phase right now to have a full morale bar? Apparently so. Interesting choice again. A lot of interesting choices from Crone here. And if I wouldn't forget all this until it's time for the interviews later, then we really would have something to talk about. The Green also bringing in the damage. 1 out of phase from both sides here. Very even. Let's check if they are working on that other one. Yeah, they are. The other frigate is at 3, 2, 1, and... Ooh, come on, Gunslinger, you can do it. The ISD attack has begun. Gunslinger not being able to defend there, but getting that second out of phase, and probably that is something Crone wasn't aware of, because that attack really was over before it began, and now Gunslinger is in an excellent position ahead of the rest of the team. Let's have a quick look at the map here. So we can see that 3, 4 of the attacking Empire players are really on top of the MC-75 before any of the defending NiWis are there. Medic working, sitting on the shield gen and can actually park there. On the other hand, the MC has all weapons on him here, and there goes one of the gens. Let's see if Rob can get a dunk on the other gen. Okay, out. Yeah, there goes the other gen. Rebel shields are down indeed. Severe Seal fighting for to get his shields back up, but in a lot of trouble here. gets a final resupply out to Gawley. That is very important. And still fighting for his life here. Love to see the players being so evasive. What is the button? Oh, that is an interesting button I pressed here. I didn't even want to do that, but that looks quite nice and cinematic as well. So let's enjoy an MC-75 being destroyed from the POV of the Raider, and it looks very much as though Kintan Striders have it in the bag here and take game number 2. I told you they have it in them, and there goes the MC-75. So Empire shows that it still has it in it. Yeah, too slow farm on that last defense, I agree, Barry, but then sometimes the packs on this map are just strange and break up all the time, or chase the farmers, or do whatever. So, Gawley leading the board there with 100k capture damage, 27 AI kills, Agent Rob 2 kills, not a lot of damage though, Gunslinger with 80k capture damage, so that Pro-Torp approach, I couldn't believe at first, really paid off, well done. And Medic also contributing with 86k capture and 20 AI kills. Kapuki really pulling it off there on the farm with 47 kills, but once more damage just too slow on the NR side. The Green also contributing with 19 AI kills. Overall good farm, but you're right, Barry. The last defense just wasn't during that last defense, but as I said, they were basically the whole Kintan team was ahead. The whole Kintan team was ahead of the defending NiWi team, so they couldn't really. Well, for the farmers that wasn't probably as much of a problem, but for the flex, they really had to chase the attackers before they could defend. They could not stop them from coming in. They could not stop the marks. They couldn't prevent I guess the shields were basically down before any of the flexes or the NiWi support were even in a position to defend. So a good placement. Kintan played it well here. They saw the flip coming, and they actually basically forced NiWi's hands into that ISD attack, and perhaps they shouldn't even have gone in. But that's one of these things, right? You think you have 20 morale left, you know Raider is down, so you think you have a bit of time, and then there's the second outer phase coming. And since you can't have your eyes everywhere, that's probably what happened. They thought they had it in the bag, but then all of a sudden they hadn't. So interesting either way. And now let's, for us, of course, this is great news, because we are going into a third game here, and that is something I shall enjoy very much. Let's see who won what. Actually, the predictions were quite even this time. 51% on Kintan, 49% were on Crone, and the result is Kintan actually pulled it off. They came back, and now we have a 1-1 tie at the moment, and game 3 will be the the deciding game. So far, as per rules, the teams had to pick factions for games number 1 and 2 in advance. And what's going to happen now? Of course, they have to choose faction. They can choose faction for game number 3 now, and the home team can actually. So, and indeed, Kintan are choosing Empire now. So far, both teams chose NR, but both times Empire won, and now Medic, Kintan are aren't going to take any chances, and Medic is resetting the lobby. Okay. And I'm doing my best to load in the lobby now and setting up the prediction for game number 3. So Kintan will be on Empire once more. 2 minutes from now, get in the points. Actually, it's people keep saying that, but it is true. It is still very much everybody's game. So. I can actually force an ad break now, and this is what I'm going to do. So please bear with me. We shall be right back, and I'll load into the lobby in the meantime. Stay tuned. Okay, we're back, and actually the teams are not wasting any time here and are already in the hangar, so they're not taking any prisoners here. They're not waiting for a belated caster, and they have not made any changes to the loadouts as far as I can see. So let's go right into the game, and here we are. Sorry about that. As I said, Kintan have chosen Empire. Kintan are the home team, and therefore can choose faction for this game number 3, and they can do that after games 1 and 2, which enabled them to change their mind about their favorite faction. And the favorite faction on this map between these teams is now officially Empire. We have another lineup change there. Headfencer is back in the team for NiWi. So let's see if that can make all the difference. Now we have the lineup from the successful first round on Crone. Severe Seal is Fabian. Yes, that is true. Fabian Hunter is Severe Seal. Taking good care of support there today for the Kintan Striders. And here we go. I said here we go. Okay, here we go. With Medic 55 in his TIE Bomber, we have Agent Rob looking for someone to kill. We have Gunslinger with the aggressive Protorp. And Goalie with another standard farm loadout. Morale is stable here so far. And Goalie gets off his Golo out from Goalie. Morale bar is twitching basically back and forth. Oh, and De Green does go down again. De Green, the first victim in this round. Will Headfencer be able to avenge his captain here? He is on Severe Seal, but Fabian is doing a good job using the structures here to cover him and now retreating. Now we have some flex on flex action with Headfencer on Agent Rob. Iron going out very late there. Interesting. Perhaps we had some lag here. And there's the call to fall back for Crone, and Kintan have taken this once more, but Medic goes down the very second it flips. Let's see if that makes any difference. We have Agent Rob going in towards that Nebulon. Let's see how long it takes them to strip shields. Nothing on the shield so far. One iron missile out, and iron lasers coming from Agent Rob. Shields half down after 30 seconds. Not even quite half down, so it takes a bit longer, as can be expected. Since Agent Rob has to do it all by himself. Morale bar already at half, so this is not going as well as it was in the previous game. Shields are down now after roughly 45 seconds, and the damage can come in. Now Agent Rob immediately switching to the other frigate, and Gunslinger is now in a position to, at least in theory, line up a torp here, but instead he is on Trevor Revenge, or probably feels harassed by Trevor Revenge. There is another kill on Agent Rob, actually. Shield's still halfway up on Delta, and there's the call to fall back, and I guess they did not do all too much damage. Now we have Marine Baller going in, and let's have a look at Trevor. Trevor firing off some kind of iron. I think the iron top connected, so this is how you do it. This is a much faster shield strip. From what we can see here from Crone, and this time they probably have the best chance to come back from losing that flip. They had a lot of PK there, stronger PK, at least it felt like more PK. I have to consult the scoreboard in the end, of course, but it looked like there was more PK, more successful PK coming from Crones than in the previous game. De Green is out of basically everything, unfortunately. So no Marine Baller, if you have a spare resupply, I'm sure De Green wouldn't mind taking it. And there is Headfencer actually harassing the farmer. So offensive PK here. Gawley not able to farm as peacefully as he probably would prefer to. And there's the resupply though, so Headfencer has to work harder to get that kill, but at least it slowed down the farm since Gawley had to take care of himself. Kabuki in the meantime making the best use of that Y-Wing rotary while someone is trying to kill him, but I know that it is quite a pain to kill Kabuki usually, so I'm looking who is actually doing it. It is Fabian. Now that is interesting, but not successful though. But there is the flip. Good attack from NiWi though, from what I could tell. I can't say how low the Nebulin is though. Kabuki is already farming, and let's see if this second attack can make up for losing that first one. We have Medic doing those nice TIE bomber orbits. Getting a bit, taking a bit of damage there though, and Agent Rob is trying to harass Kabuki and stop him from farming, as the previous game proved Kabuki to be one of the main sources of morale for the Crone team. Kabuki without shields, but otherwise he seems alright. Gunslinger on the other hand is a bit lowish. Looking at that Nebulon, which is at 19 now, so that can be out-of-phased. And we have Gawley pummeling in some more damage, getting marked in this very second. But this actually looks quite good. Ooh, I didn't do anything. Interesting. Something odd happened. Trevor defending. Getting a good kill here on Gawley, which brings the flip and slows down the farm in the process. So the kill on a bomber, good timing for that. And now he's trying to do that again. Iron out on Medic. Medic gets dunked. If they can take out Medic, that means no morale income from farming. On the other hand, Trevor is waiving any chance to do actual damage. We have De Green taking care of that instead. So they actually had Charlie in a near out-of-phase position. De Green without Orxes again, Marine Baller. What are you doing, De Green? He needs those Orxes. He's all out again. We can't have that, can we? Oh, and why aren't you not complaining that the in-game was muted? I'm so sorry. So, enjoy, my bad, I had it muted between games. Ooh, and Headfencer gets shot from behind there, but the damage is actually coming in pretty nicely here, and soon there will be the difficult decision, do we push or do we retreat for a double out of phase? I think they have more than made up for losing the flip now. They could be the ones pushing for the first ISD attack. Is Raider still up though? Raider is still up, so the Raider will probably deny the outer phase, which is an argument in favor of pushing now while you have the chance. On the other hand, they are very, very close to flipping. There goes one of the cruisers. That was the double outer phase. Ooh, whoa, 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 and Marine Baller in a lot of trouble. So if they still don't take down that Raider, which apparently they aren't, that is some clever gameplay here. So they are absolutely denying the outer phase. Nice work. No doubt they had a, and that's really a tough decision, right? I mean, should they have pushed and tried to get something on the ISD at least? Perhaps then they would have been in that awkward position where the whole team is ahead of the defending team. But well played, Kintan here, turning that advantage into basically nothing. They made up for losing the flip, Crone did, and now Kintan have outsmarted them by leaving up that Raider. Very, very beautiful. Agent Rob is not assaulting the frigates, but assaulting the Marine Baller. The Marine Baller is now dunked and in a bit of trouble there. Oh, Marine Baller has to evade that ASM. Will he be able to do that? Yesterday I got killed basically 1 meter away from the safety of my hangar, but Marine Baller makes it back. Marine Baller is alright, coming back out now, but the MC attack has begun. This means Crone have to defend now, and then they have to one-phase the ISD. Let's see how this goes. Kintan. Ooh, nice, nice. I think Severe crashed into targeting there by trying to break out of the tractor beam. Shields are still up, so this is looking good for Crone here. Shield gen at 12. There's the call to fall back. Agent Drop is doing what exactly? Okay, trying to get that shield gen. He makes it out alright. Gunslinger is down though. Let's see if Crone can get that ISD. Marine Baller quite far behind, so no marks anytime soon. Someone is already lining up for a quick run there. Let's see who that is. Is it Head Fencer with a... No, it's not Head Fencer. It's not Kabuki either. Marks are out now. Kabuki in a bit of trouble. Travel Revenge gets that gen disabled. Morale is looking okay. If they can get shields down quick now, they have absolutely a shot. Second gen is next to being killed, and there it goes. One shield gen down, one destroyed. Power goes down, but morale is only at half and dropping rapidly. The green gets a weak spot here. The green in an X-Wing now, actually. Oh, there is a weak spot at the neck. Did you see that, the green? Did you see that weak spot? Take care here. Head Fencer very, very low there. Someone is trying to kill Head Fencer. Head Fencer is trying to kill that weak spot. Does get it. The ISD is at 30% and falling. Will they get it into an outer phaseable position, or will they actually finish it off in phase? There is the call to fall back. There is another weak spot. Marine Baller shooting at that weak spot, getting the weak spot. I think that was game. Did he get the ISD? Yes, they did get it. Crone, NiWi Crone take this 2-1 from Kintan Striders after a great set of games. Well done, everybody. Well done indeed. Whew, what a scoreboard. Kabuki leading the board again with 50 AI kills. Not basically unkillable. 44k capture damage. The green with 50k capture damage. Head Fencer 47k capture damage and 4 kills there. Trevor with this time helping with the capture damage as well, 23k, and Marine Baller even with 14k, and that was probably at least one weak spot he got out there. Gawley, the sub from Red Venom, leading the board for Kintan, I think in 2 of the games there, so good thing Venom has him with 39 AI kills and 70k capture damage and 2 kills. So really, really strong performance. Medic, 40 AI kills. Oh, strong performance overall. All of the players did really show what they are capable of. Whew. And I'm really glad we did not miss out on this. Yeah, Cosmo, Kapuki is really quite some farmer. He is on a similar level with, speaking of the Italians, with Valerius out there. So strong Italian farmers. Although Valerius being retired at the moment. They all come back. Okay, let's see if we can get some interviews, because I think interviews are absolutely in order. Give me a moment to set that up. And let's have Kintan first. Let's see if I can get this sorted here. Okay. Okay, so this should be, yeah, this should be the right mic for this, and I hopefully can also hear them as soon as somebody joins me. Let's get ready. Oh, you would like your money back. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, this is what I wanted to do. I'll take care of that money shortly. Promise. Okay, let's take care of that prediction indeed. So, if I am not mistaken, Crone took game number 3, and actually 73% of you thought Kintan had it in the bag and would get game number 3, and it looked so good for such a long time. Such clever gameplay. They won the flip. They denied the dupe, which was a really clever move out there after Crone were catching up to them. But then Crone managed to defend the MC and one-faced the ISD, taking this game from Kintan and basically out of their hands. So congratulations to all those 27% of you who believed in Crone. It's 4 people who believed in Crone there. Congratulations, enjoy the points. And I'm still waiting here for someone from Kintan.
Oh.
Or are they here? Oh, Medic, I can't hear you. Medic, would you please say something?
I am here. Hello.
Okay, Medic is trying to talk, but I cannot hear him. Keep talking. I will fix that. Shouldn't take too long.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello. My name is Medic.
Ah, he is the captain of Kintan Striders. We all heard that. Hello, Medic. Well, congratulations on a set of games. Well played, even though it might in the end not quite have turned out the way you would have hoped for. But still, that was an insane match here. Oh, bye. Ah, yeah. Oh dear. Whatever they are called, right? They absolutely were. Yeah, really great. I think someone else came in. Let's see who that is. It is Trevor! Hello, Trevor. Pretty good on my end. So how about you? Medic just told us about the difficulties before the game even begun. So we've been there, right? I mean, us personally even. So yeah. Mm. Yeah, it absolutely was a great set of games, and I think everybody, both teams would have deserved to win there. Since let's talk about Gunslinger for a second. That was a very interesting loadout going in with the TIE Fighter with Repair Kit and Protop. I actually thought he had forgot to switch to choose the right loadout, because I thought he surely has to go at least go for an ion missile there. So that was interesting. Why is that? Okay. Can't you hear Trevor as well? Oh, they can now. They can't hear Medic either. Why is that? That is weird, because I don't know why that is. Bear with us, guys. I'm trying. Say something again. I don't know why that happened. Standard. Okay, say something again.
Testing, testing. My name is
Okay,
Medic.
you should be back now. Okay, thanks for letting us know. I have no idea. The Streamlabs does strange stuff sometimes. We can hear them, yay! Okay, what? When did we lose them? What? Let's go back to Gunslinger. That was the question. So, how about that interesting loadout choice going out with Repair Kit and Protop?
So we thought, basically we've been kind of like having a little bit of issues in the past with Empire damage output, especially since I think just for, I'm not sure why, but anyway, it was suggested to us that we try running Ion Defender and Bully Tie with Proton Torps to kind of offset that damage loss, which gives us a little bit more damage on the field and still, really strong ions, because it's just on one, even though it's just on one person, it's their primary source of damage. So we thought we'd give that a try, and it turned out to work well. So I think it just needs a bit more refining, but it netted us a win. So
It is.
I
I find it totally fascinating, and one of the so many people have remarked on that as well. That we see so many loadout changes as well. Not ships are changed, loadouts are changed. But that's actually the first time I hear that Empire has a damage output problem. Why would you think that is the
I
case?
think
Because the bomber is more easy to kill.
it's I think it's less that and more of it's a team coordination thing.
Okay.
It's something that we're working on as a team, and I don't think that Empire is a damage output problem, but I've personally noticed, at least me, that because the bomber is a little bit more squishy, I have to be more evasive, and so that kind of net equates to me having less time with reticle on target, which is less damage output from me as a bomber. So that's kind of at least something, at least that I see uh, happening to my personal um, performance, and so I don't know if that's simply the case for the other members of my team, but anyway, we had a problem, and that was our solution. So
Yeah, and interesting. I mean, you're right. It worked, at least in, or especially so in game number 2.
I don't know if we're going to be running it every time, but I think it's at least good to be able to practice and have in our back pocket for, situations just like today. Uh,
Mhm.
the other thing is today we were kind of like flying, not flying by the seat of our pants, but because we had so many roster issues today,
Yeah.
we kind of had to like, work with something, figure something out that we normally didn't uh, figure something out that how do I put it? We basically had to figure out a strategy for only having three of our like primary core members. Luckily, I mean, you know full credit to Agent Robin Golly for helping us out at the last second. I really can't thank them enough. But like, yeah, we just kind of had to figure something out, and that was one of the suggestions. And I was like, you know what, that might work. So we're gonna try that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So
there's
that was
nothing quite like stealing a point off of another team when half of your team can't show up. That was really well done.
thank you.
Yeah, but then game number 3 happened, and that really was a crazy one. In games 1 and 2, both of you had originally picked NR, but Empire won, and then in game 3, Kintan said, "Okay, this is absolutely an Empire's night," and you chose Empire, and that was you still won the flip. Great work there. What I really had fun with was we noticed during the stream, during the game, that Crone were catching up. You struggled a bit more getting the shields down during your first offense. Crone brought in the damage really, really fast. But then there was the point where you denied the oop, and that was, of course, a critical moment. So I guess it was a conscious decision not to kill Raider, but to have it deny not one but both of the oops.
Uh, yes. So as for our damage output troubles, Crone had some really really good picks on me at the start
Hmm.
of each of
Yeah, we
our
noticed them.
offenses.
Hmm.
Um, and so therefore we had a large damage uh, setback going into each of our offenses, which helped with the shields, or it was a contributing factor to the shields, and it was a contributing factor just in general. So great job on you guys for getting those very timely and effective picks. Um, but the double out of phase, yes, it was a conscious decision because we were
Hmm.
burning Raider, and like I noticed they had set up a double out of phase, and I was like, stop,
Yeah,
because
awesome move. Yeah, we
they
we noticed it and we just completely screwed the pooch on that one.
we were about to kill the Raider too. Like I remember us saying like Raiders at 30, and I was like, wait a second, don't kill it.
Yeah, well
And
done, because I remember thinking at that point, like, all right, this is going to be, we have a chance here. We might be able to double
Yeah,
loop and,
yeah.
and short defense on MC. Now it's going to be a full offense for us on ISD. Now we got a game here, but they shut us right down on that idea.
I think, and it's even more interesting if you look at it in conjunction with what happened in game 2, because from what I understood was that in game 2 you were it wasn't a double Uber situation, but you pushed to go to the ISD, and then attack was cut very very short because. Kintan cashed in on that second oop, which had taken a bit longer, or they had saved it for the end of the phase. And you probably were aware that Raider had been down, but you weren't aware that the second other phase was to happen. And everybody on the Crone team headed in for the ISD. Then it flipped, and basically all of Kintan were ahead of you and were all over the MC75 before anybody was back there to defend. Shields were down on the MC before a flex or a support was out there, and farmers only could start farming. So, and now I guess you were perhaps that now I'm coming to a question, since this is an interview and I shouldn't talk so much. But then my question is if you were conscious of had that in the back of your minds, because when you noticed, okay, they are probably denying the oop, that would have been a moment to destroy them both, go in and try to get a gen at least, which you didn't do. And I'm asking, was that because it went so wrong in the game before, or because you were basically stunned and didn't know what to do?
Well, I know I was. I think Green made the correct call on that one. He was aware of what was happening, and then I was, I think, shooting frigate, and maybe I didn't clue into this fact. So that one's probably on me.
It is a tough call. I mean, what I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just wondering, and of course, from the third person view, not in the situation, and even with a bit of better overview you sometimes have from the spectator's view, you can always have clever remarks. But I wondered if it was conscious and said, okay, no, let's get ready for a good defense. They took that, or if there was ever even the consideration to say, okay, if we push now, we have at least 30 morale. Perhaps we can do anything, or at least something. So yeah.
You pretty much summed it up. You pretty much summed it up right there. That's what De Green was going for. He was going to be trying to. Oh dear, what was he trying to do? He was trying to do the right thing, and I was trying to do the wrong
I'm
thing.
Sure he was. It was a great set of games. What's your take on this season so far?
Well, it's been exciting. It is a shame. Let me tell you that it is a shame we didn't have a caster for the last Kintan game. Because
I watched Medic's POV afterwards. That was also quite special.
That was a real. It's been awesome. The Crone team has let me kill as many people as I desire, and I'm having a ball. We're winning a lot of games. We're not winning all of our games, but it sure is fun. I think most of us are having a great time, I love to see some killing happening, some player interaction. Personally, for me, I think that the current mods have things in a really good spot. It's NR and IN are way more balanced than they have been ever, which everyone agrees needed to happen. Personally, for me, I love the fact that we have some killable IN ships now, and so PK is possible on either team in certain scenarios. So it really is a game changer for me. I love it.
I said it on the stream. What I like is that there is some more flex on flex action, and that us poor OBJ aren't the only obvious targets anymore.
Yeah, for sure. Especially like on the phase flips, flex find themselves in the crosshair oftentimes, and so it's exciting for all players, I think.
What's your take, Medic? What's the season for Kintan? I think you've also had some great matches and some unfortunate some wins which slipped through your fingers, basically.
It's been kind of a rough season for us. We've had a lot of I've personally been really, 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 really busy with just like outside of Squadron's real life stuff. And it's been kind of, I feel like we haven't been like able to practice as much as we have been in the past, and it's I think that's kind of it probably has a bit of an effect on our ability to coordinate as a team. And so I do think we could do better, but I'm also very, very proud of how much we have done and how far we have gotten with our current setup of our team, and the things that we have been able to do with various scheduling issues. I don't know if we've yet had a match this season where we have not had at least some kind of scheduling issue. Or we're struggling to get maybe one final person for a match. But I'm really, really proud of the things that we've been able to do, and I think that it's an interesting season for sure.
I agree, and I mean we have even new teams coming into the game. We see that some teams struggle getting that people together. We struggled here. In my team Rogue, we had to we basically said it doesn't make sense when we are only 5 people and each week a different player from our team has real life issues and we can't play with subs and mercs all the time, and it simply doesn't make sense anymore. So I know exactly what you're talking about, but still, I think the mods. I think we are all trying to breathe some life back into the games. The Friday 5-mans is great fun. I think yesterday I've had as much fun, more fun than I've had in ages, and yeah, we can do it together. But it's also tough, and of course. As much as we say, well, it's not only about winning, but then, yeah, if you don't win several times in a row, you might lose the enthusiasm for the game at some point.
Yeah, for sure. It's you see a little bit of player base shrinking, and it's a little bit disheartening sometimes. But then you get people who drop it for a while and come back. I mean, I think we've had lots of people do that. Do that.
Yeah, and
so
that's really
think
nice.
We got enough people to play some weekend squadrons, and yeah, it's a heck of a lot of fun for me.
Absolutely. Well, thanks to both of you. Thanks for a great set of games once more. I think everybody has enjoyed this a lot, especially the people watching it even live on stream. Probably some people will recap the VOD later, although I know from personal experience that I sometimes skip the interviews at the end. So thanks for everybody who is watching up to this point. And now I suggest we all hop into our cockpits. Perhaps we can even find a game today. That would be perfect, of course. And let's see what else is coming up next. I am looking at apparently there is Hellporks versus Hiveguard happening now. Not quite sure someone is covering that. If not, I sadly don't have the perms for that channel. Otherwise, we could probably even take a look. Oh, no, I'm looking at Sunday. Sorry, my bad. I'm looking at Sunday. So tomorrow at this time, there will be Hellporks versus Hiveguard. In an hour, we have Baywatch versus Nord Squadron, and I'm sure Time Bomb makes sure that he does not miss that. At the same time, we have SCFL Dogfight. It's a Trap versus Zealot Squadron. Perhaps someone will cover that. I'm not quite sure. Nord actually has a double header because right after their Baywatch match, they have the second match versus Wise Guys. The first match was actually quite close and a lot closer than anybody thought. Let's see what happens when they face off against each other again. Later the same night, we have Mimosa Squadron versus Laser Rangers in Group F. And even later at, what is that? I think it's 11 p.m. Eastern, we have Saverick versus Panic at the Dockyards, if I see this correctly, followed by another dogfight, Humpty Dance Palace versus Cuddle Hornets. Well, that sounds interesting for sure. Let's hope a lot of them will get stream coverage here. And I am signing off here for now. Thanks, Medic. Thanks, Trevor, for playing, for talking to me here, and for making this game still a lot of fun to play after, well, is it 2 years now? It felt shorter. Is it 3 years? No, it's not 3 years, is it?